Starting on this end of the railroad and moving up, a lot has changed since last update. This end has been filled in with a bunch of just random riprap from the hillside here and trash. Filled up and leveled out. We have a siding and the original equipment is right there. It built the railroad, and the stick boost got broken a week or two ago, and I just tossed in the siding for now. It will be removed at a later date and fixed, but it got broken by stray cats. The end of the track is made to look, well, unused, of course. Past this crossing, nothing ever really goes, so I haven't really bothered too much with it. And of course, this is a abandoned siding with a locomotive. Look at the freight depot. If it wasn't for stray cats and stray dogs, we'd have a lot easier time here, but a lot of these roads have been paved now. Well, concreted this road in, up through here, up to the left, and up where that blue locomotive's at currently. And the freight depot's still where it's at. It's nice and solid. The crossing is passable by rail cars, and perfect level now for the boxcars. From this section to the bridge, now a lot has changed. You can see the road wreck came through here, already broken apart and crashed from stray animals. Locomotive that I forgot outside that is going to be getting repainted, and old abandoned track with old piece of rolling stock from the original railroad on it. Road just ends right there for right now. Fixed a washout right here with some logs and popsicle sticks for now, and I planted a few ferns and some moss to kind of tidy everything up. Better look at it. I planted all this moss down here and up there to kind of tidy things up, make it look a little nicer. More washout work needs to be done to fix out all the spots where the gravel washes away and tidy everything up a little better and make it look a little prettier as time goes on. But this little crevice here is going on pretty good so far. Road will be getting ripped back out and regraded back again and rebuilt properly, and just like the other one. Not a lot has changed in this section though, mostly just washout work, including right here. Bridge is still exactly the same, falling apart and hanging on for dear life. From this portion on is where all the new stuff's happened. Today I worked a little bit on this corner here, took a chunk of brick in here. This is a what I call keystone rock. If I move this, and this falls, that rock stays. So I moved this rock slightly, put a chunk of brick in right here to hold the ballast up and from falling into the gorge below. More washout work right here, and right here is a brand new culvert. When I first built the drainage system, I used a very short piece of pipe about that long as the track was, and it washed out underneath the track here and over here. So I got a bigger piece of pipe, and today I went through, built a new head wall, put the pipe in there, gave it plenty of room to be able to have water go over it and not wash everything out, hopefully. I have to figure out what I'm going to do about this section right here from keeping this ballast from going that way, but this all holds together really nicely so far. Along with doing that, I ripped out all this track up to the crossing side here and reballasted it, redid the base to it, redid the road bed to it, retamped it, put ballast back down, and made it a little more level. Also, ditch got redug and dug up properly, so that way drainage is good again because everything washes up this hill and fills up the ditch. Quick little railroad crossing sign was built, crude, simple, but it works for now. This road was concreted, and this one came out 10 times better than the other one. Still got some more tidying up to do on it. I kind of messed up and made it where it comes in a bit on here, and these got to be fixed in properly. But for now, the wooden crossing is a little loose. As long as you don't touch it, it's okay. It goes all the way up into here and just back to there because I had extra concrete. And for photos, it makes it look nicer when the road ties up into the hill. More washout work was done through here, and more moss was put down here. All this moss is just more beautification than anything else. But more washout work was done to keep ballast from washing off. And now onto the biggest change. The last time you guys ever saw this railroad, there was a tunnel to the left of this. Now it looks completely different. So long story short, when I re-gauged the line came here and then curved to the right and went through a tunnel where the church is at right now and that car is at. I decided I had a lot of extra track, so I want to expand it that way. So eventually it's going to go this way, curve around, and dead end up there for now. Haven't made that far yet. Took out the tunnel and made a first iteration of this, and it was pretty much just this, those sticks and a couple rocks here. Didn't like how it looked, and today went along with some moss, and yesterday went along with some moss and rocks, and found out my washout spots and fixed them. So a lot of this is broken pieces of concrete block that are hammered into the dirt there, hammered into one another, dirt between them, moss on top. This is sticks driven about that far into the ground. Culvert pipes are still there. And this is all brand new rock I did today, along with moss in the bottom here. The main goal with the moss too is to kind of prevent some erosion. I know it won't prevent a lot, but I'm hoping it'll prevent some. And it also just kind of makes things look a little more pretty. I've always been a big fan of moss myself. Other end of the track here, nothing much has happened. This is filled in and I need to get all this out to get this culvert back open right here. These pipes are still pumping out water from the back when it rains, keeping everything from washing out. I redug this, so instead of this being just a bare valley, it is now a nice trench that comes up to here and, as you can see, dumps into the ground below. Moss tidied up, rocks to line it, just trying to make it look a little pretty. More erosion control on this side of the track, because these are little logs that are hammered in with more logs on the sides, just keep ballast from going off into the moss and weeds over there. Church I got from Hobby Lobby. And that will eventually have a little gravel parking lot that comes across the tracks here. You can still see some remains of the original tunnel and pieces, but the tunnel's gone, both of them are. It was a good idea at the time, doesn't fit there what I need to be done now. What the future holds is this line will go from here, going through here, and curve up and around. I've got plenty of track as you can see, and I'm just working on filling this in. I've been just piling stuff here, letting it rain, wash down, settle, and then scraping it back and getting it nice and level, so that way this is a little easier to work with. So a little bit has changed on the railroad. By next episode I'm hoping to have a lot more done, have things a little more tidied up, looking prettier, and have a lot of this mess that's been going on and cleaned up. Life's gotten pretty busy. I'm trying to learn how to make videos as I go on, and well, with life being busy, it's hard to work on the railroad a bit, so doing bits and pieces I can here and there. But in the meantime, thank you for watching, and thank you for checking out new stuff.